Yeah, I mean, it was tough. Between the run game, the pass game, we just couldn't get it going early. We finally got a drive in the second half, but when you're playing in an atmosphere like this, when you're playing a good team and a good defense like that, that's too late. So, got to convert on that first scoring drive that we had. Got to make that pass in the back of the end zone to Cobb. We just left a lot of plays out there tonight, and it showed.
Did they show you different coverages from what you saw on tape the previous 3 weeks?
I mean, maybe a little different from what they've done, but nothing different than what we probably expected them to do to us because of the players that we have, because of the strengths of our offense, knowing that they could do some of the coverage that way. And so it was no surprise, but we just continue to step on our own feet and hurt ourselves in this game.
How do you think you guys handled the atmosphere, just the crowd, things like that?
Yeah, I mean, communication I think was fine, but we didn't make enough plays to take them out of it. And as I said, when you're playing an atmosphere like this and you're playing a good team like that, you have to do that early. We never got that chance, and we never capitalized on it.
On a Cobb throw in the end zone, how hard because you're on the move.
Right.
How hard is it just to try to get set because you're worried about someone getting after you?
Yeah, I'm not trying to get set there. I'm just trying to make that throw. I've made a million throws like that on the run. That's no different. Got to go look at him, and when it came out, I thought it was great. Just was a little long. I mean, got to go look at it on tape and figure out why that was.
What did they do so well tonight to limit Zeke and your running game?
Yeah, I mean, they've got a good front. I mean, that's a good defense we're playing, and give them a lot of credit. They came in, they had a great game plan, and they executed it. I mean, I'm sure they look at these stats, and they're going to be proud of what they did, but simply we just didn't execute. We just didn't do what we needed to do. We didn't perform in the passing game, in the run game, as well as we have in these past few weeks, and this will be a great learning experience from us. We're going to take a lot from it.
Dak, as you get to the quarter one of the season, what are some positives that you're looking to build on?
Yeah, we've got a great team. There's no confidence lost with this loss. I can promise you that. There's a lot of things that we'll take from this, that we'll learn from. We'll become a better team because of it, and that's the most important thing.
Playing this team last year and having the same outcome basically almost like last year, did you have expectations that it was going to be similar or a different type of game?
One more time.
Like last year it was 13-10, y'all won. This year it's 12-7. Were you expecting a similar type of defensive battle, or were you expecting a different?
I mean, I was expecting to win, and knowing this offense, I wasn't expecting to go out there and being held to 10 points. So, no, to answer your question, and I'll give that team credit, that defense credit, this atmosphere credit, and we never got going, and we hurt ourselves all night.
How surprised are you by this result, especially the way you guys have gone offensively?
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising. You have all the talent that we have, the execution that we've been able to put on tape, the communication, a lot of good things from this offense. So to be able to go out there and only be held to 10 points, it's frustrating. But it's hard to make a rational decision or make rational comments right now. But I'm gonna have to go back and look at the tape, as we all will. As I said, I know there's going to be a lot that we can take from it and learn from it.
In that third quarter, you guys were great. You moved the ball down. You hit that long pass to Blake. What did you guys do in that third quarter that you weren't able to do in the other point in the game, it seemed like?
I mean, got to go look at that on tape. I mean, I'd say we converted some of those third downs, simple as that, and hit a big play. Hit that big play to Blake, as you just said, down the middle, and that put us right down there between the 5-yard line, and was able to just run the ball and get it in. So we were just missing out on those big plays that we've had in these first few games.
What do you think to take those big plays away? They just playing coverage and just rushing three? What were they doing?
I mean, various things. I mean, it wasn't just one thing I can turn to. I mean, they had a great game plan, as I said. The chess match, their calls that they're making. I mean, when we're calling our shots, sometimes they had the right coverage called there, or we're running the ball and they're blitzing in the right places. So I mean, it was a collective effort on their part, and I give them credit.
Are there things that other teams can take from them, or do you think this was a Saints-specific kind of deal?
I think this was on us. I think this was about our lack of execution. Regardless with the way they're doing things, there's a lot of plays left out there on my part, on this whole offense's part.
In your first quarter of the season, are you seeing anything from Zeke, from residuals from the offseason, or how do you think that he's handling his workload for the first quarter of the season?
He's fine. He'll continue to get better, and he'll continue to be the pounder and the strength of his offense.
How surprised that you were able to stop the run and still limit passes down the field? I mean, they were able to do both pretty much.
Yeah, I mean they were, and I'll continue to say credit to them. But we just didn't make the plays that we need to make. We had some opportunities and just simply didn't make them. And we still had a chance right there at the end of the game with the ball in our hands with over a minute left, and terrible decision by me in taking that sack. That's rule 101 and 2-minute drive, especially without timeout. So you take that out of it. I mean, we made some plays to get ourselves down there, but as I said, give them credit, give them all the credit. They won this one, and we'll definitely get better because of it. Appreciate it.